Hey, happy 50th episode of Raw and Score, the only game show you can be a part of at home in your underwear. I am the Quizzard, and I can't believe we've done 50 episodes of Raw and Score. Back on the 10th episode, I spoke about the word count of the document that I used to write all my questions and everything down in, and it was at 10,000 words, which I thought was ridiculous. That episode I researched and found out that to be considered a novel, a book has to be around 40,000 words, and said I would check back in when I'm officially a novelist. Well, guess what, baby? 55,000 words means I've written a very poorly formatted novel. That's almost twice the amount of words that are in George Orwell's Animal Farm, and I think we can all agree that Raw and Score's quality is much higher. I honestly think more words have gone into this than all of my uni assignments put together, and definitely more effort. I'm still aiming to overtake The Lord of the Rings at 187,000 words. That's right, I'm still coming for you, Tolkien. Set your alarms for roughly episode 180, which now that I say it seems very far away. We score out of 35 points in Raw and Score trivia with 20 questions worth a point each in the question round, a really stupidly hard question worth 5 points, a bonus round at the end worth 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is worth 5 points as well. This week, the game is Fake Fact. In this game, one of my questions and answers will be absolutely bogus. You need to call out Fake Fact if you think you've found the answer that is untrue. Remember, you can only call it out once, and I'm not going to give you very much time to call out Fake Fact. Alright, so remember, listen out for a Fake Fact in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. What is the tallest animal in the world? The giraffe. Question 2. The B-52s had a worldwide hit in 1978 with which crustacean-themed song? Rock Lobster. I feel like I might have been in the B-52s in a past life. I love them so much. Question 3. I'm going to do my best at this word, and I'm only going to try once. Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia is the fear of what? It is the fear of long words. Whoever named that must be very proud of themselves. Question 4. In the board game Battleship, how many holes long is a battleship? Four holes long. You sunk my battleship. Question 5. In which country was Jackass star Steve O born? UK. I did not pick him for British. Question 6. What colour is a mountain bluebird? Blue. If you didn't get that, you should probably quit now. Question 7. In which sport would you use a foil? Fencing. When I was a kid, I was desperate to be a fencer. I reckon if I started when I was 6, I could have been a world champion by now. Surely there aren't many fencers in the world to compete with. Question 8. What is the capital of Djibouti? The capital of Djibouti is Djibouti, and that is why you always have a guess. Question 9. What was found to have started the 1992 Sydney Opera House fire, destroying 3 of its sails? It was a faulty toaster that failed to pop, causing the toast to catch fire. For once, an evacuation due to burnt toast would have actually been necessary. But it wasn't. The Opera House didn't burn down, dummy. That is the fake fact of the episode. 5 points to you if you called me out on it. This is the real question 6. Which TV show features the nerdy characters Leonard Hofstadter, Raj Koothrappali, Howard Wolowitz, and Sheldon Cooper? The Big Bang Theory. Question 10. In which country would you find Tiananmen Square? China, but probably don't mention it if you ever go there. Question 11. Who directed the first Jurassic Park movie? Steven Spielberg. I don't care what these movies have taught me. If they made a real Jurassic Park, I would be there in a heartbeat feeding the T-Rex. Question 12. What is the name of the deepest point in the ocean? The Mariana Trench at over 10 kilometres deep. If you dropped a coin in the trench, it would take 3.5 hours for it to sink to the bottom. Question 13. Which artist released the hit single Hips Don't Lie? Shakira. This song was on my first So Fresh CD and I listened to it on repeat even though I didn't really like it that much. Question 14. Homer and Marge Simpson have 3 children. Lisa, Bart, and who else? Maggie. Question 15. According to NordPass, what is the most common password in the world? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great, now I have to go change my bank PIN. Question 16. As of 2024, what is the most visited website in the world? Google, which apparently makes up for 18% of all internet traffic. Remember when Google was good and wouldn't just take you to the same 3 websites as well as an AI answer that is almost always wrong? Question 17. What's the nearest galaxy to our Milky Way? Andromeda. Question 18. What is the national animal of New Zealand? The kiwi. Question 19. If I roll a dice, what are the chances of rolling a 6? One in 6. Question 20. In the Ford logo, which shape surrounds the word Ford? An oval. That's it for the questions. Did you pick up the fake fact? Don't forget to give yourself 5 points if you did. No, half of the Opera House didn't burn down because a piece of toast got stuck in a toaster. I'm pretty sure they have sprinklers in there. In a sec, we've got the really unbelievably stupidly hard trivia question and the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Hearing Double. See you soon for that. We're back and it's time for the question that, if read in a church, instantly ignites the reader in flames. The really hard trivia question. Okay, I've got a really hard question for you. If you can get it right, you get 5 points. Here it is. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the most played video games of all time. It has 3 main playable characters. What are their first and last names? All 3 of them. I know I wouldn't know. I didn't play for the story. I played to steal planes and fly them around. And shoot people. And play tennis. How weird that you can play tennis in Grand Theft Auto. Anyway, lock in your answer. The answer is Michael DeSanta, Franklin Clinton, and Trevor Phillips. Give yourself 5 points if you got that right. And let's move straight on to the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Hearing Double. In this game, I'm going to give you 2 questions at the same time. Your job is to answer both of them. You get half a point for each one that you get right. They're not going to be the hardest questions, but there are going to be 2 of them at once, which makes it pretty hard. This one is also by far the most painful thing in the whole podcast to edit, so you better appreciate it. Enjoy yourself. Hearing Double starting now. Questions 1. Who sung
On which
a popular
continent
2001
would you find
rock
the
country
cover of
Austria?
Smooth
Criminal. Austria is in Europe, and the 2001 cover of Smooth Criminal was by Alien Ant Farm. Questions 2. If I sleep for 6 hours starting at 9 p.m. from the Lion King, what time would I wake up? Pumbaa is a warthog, and if I slept for 6 hours starting at 9 p.m, I would wake up at 3 a.m. Questions 3. What
From
number
which
on a
fast
clock
food
chain
chain
would
would
you
you
get
get
left? The number furthest left on a clock is the number 9, and you would get a Whopper from Burger King or Hungry Jack's. Questions 4. What
In the
force
Matrix,
keeps
what
planets
colour
in
pill
orbit
does Neo
around the
take?
sun? In the Matrix, Neo takes the red pill, and gravity keeps planets in orbit around the sun. Questions 5. What is the name of the Chuck Taylor's character from Futurama? If you were wearing Chuck Taylors, you would wear them on your feet, and the one-eyed character from Futurama is called Leela. Alright, that's it for the questions in episode 50. Woo! 50 down, Lord knows how many to go. I have just jumped on to edit this episode, and I've realised there's a sound like a cricket, a really high ringing under some of it, so I've edited as much of it out as I can. I tried really hard, it's still there a little bit, and I'm hoping that if you're not wearing studio headphones like I am, you just won't be able to hear it anyway. But if you could, I'm sorry for that annoying little crickety sound. I swear it won't be on next one. How annoying that it happened in episode 50. Don't forget, if you send me a message with your name and score on Instagram or Facebook, I'll give you a shout out at the end of a show. This week I've heard from Laura, who scored 22 points. The Tarawood Propagators scored 25, and they were 2 teammates down. They were obviously down their 2 least valuable teammates. Christy and Kuma scored a 20 together, and Rick scored a 24. Thanks so much for listening for 50 episodes. I'll see you next week for episode 51. Bye-bye.